Good morning, students, and welcome back to our chapter number 16, Digestion and Absorption. And today we are going to study about the process of nutrition. What is the process of nutrition? Okay, so in the process of nutrition we having complex phenomena in which is completed by following 5 stages. Okay, so first stage is known as ingestion, or we can say feeding. Okay, so ingestion is the stage in which we take food inside our mouth by the help of hand, right, by the help of tentacles, mouth, tongue, pseudopodia, right. So all these things, and teeth also help in the feeding of the food. So it is taking in food of the food by animal with the help of different organs. Okay, so these organs will come and count as the organs of which help in the feeding. Okay, or we can say this process is ingestion. Okay, next we having is digestion. Okay, after taking food inside, so next process will be digestion. So in this process shows how the breakdown of complex food substances into simpler consumable form with the help of enzymes secreted, and how by the digestive gland. So it makes the insoluble or less soluble molecules into soluble one. Okay, so first it will break down the food substances and convert it into a soluble substance. Okay, so this process is known as digestion. Next we having is absorption. Okay, now in those digested food will convert it into blood, lymph, right. So in this process by which digested food absorbed by finger like projection of small intestine, they are called as villi, is sent to the blood circulation. Okay, so this villi will help to send the food material as a blood circulation, and it is utilized for building the body of organisms and its maintenance. Okay, so this is known as absorption. Now after absorption, assimilation, next step. So whatever the absorbed food components like glucose, fatty acid, amino acid, glyceride, so they all are utilized by the cell for the synthesis of fat, lipids and proteins. So this process is called assimilation. Okay, and the last is egestion. Egestion means the removal of waste material from our body. Okay, so these are the 5 steps are known as the process of nutrition. So let's talk more about egestion. Okay, so what is ingestion? As you all know, in different animal the method of ingestion varies according to the nature of the food. So let's talk about the protozoans. So food is ingested through pseudopodia, flagella or cilia. Okay, so protozoans generally are single celled eukaryotes. Okay, so they will do their food as by the help of pseudopodia, flagella and cilia. So next we having is in sponges and mucus. Okay, so these are ingested of food occurs through water current, means because they take by the help of water current. That is the reason they found in the deep down sea. Okay, in the deep sea. Next is hydra. As you all know, it is found inside the water. So hydra catches food material through its tentacles. Okay, next is oral sucker used by flukes, worms and leeches. So these can take by these sucking food from as host. Okay, next we having is planaria and earthworm. So they take food ingested through the muscular pharynx. Now I will tell you about frog and lizard. Have you seen these insectivorous animals? So you have seen they having the tongue, as you can see in the picture of ingestion by using tongue in frog. In the same way lizard also do the process, means by the help of the tongue they can catch the insect and they will take inside by the help of the tongue. Okay, so this process can done by the tongue. Okay, so in this way whenever we are talking about human being, so as you all know that which is considered to the most developed animal on the earth. So food is ingested with the help of hands, teeth and tongue. Okay, so this is about ingestion. So after ingestion we having next is digestion. Okay, so digestion is said to be it is a catabolic process by which non-diffusible complex biomolecules are converted into simple and diffusible biomolecules by the process of hydrolysis with the help of enzyme, that is known as digestion, right? In digestion, molecules of complex food material are hydrolyzed, and with the help of suitable enzyme, such enzymes due to their property they are known as the hydrolyzed. Now we having types of digestion. So it is of two type, like intracellular digestion and extracellular digestion. So intracellular digestion, we can say the digestion of food material within the cell is called intracellular, means the digestion takes place inside the cell. Okay, for example we having amoeba. Okay, so like just opposite we having the extracellular, means the digestion takes place outside the cell, is known as extracellular digestion. Okay, so these cells secrete enzyme in the surrounding medium and digested food is absorbed by the absorptive cell. Okay, so intracellular, or we can say as a extracellular. Okay, so in the type, the digestion means intracellular, means inside the cell digestion takes place, and extracellular means outside the digestion takes place. Okay, yes. Now next we having is digestive system. So you all know what is digestive system, means all those organs of body taking part in the process of nutrition, they are called as digestive or nutritional organ, and all those organs together form a system known as digestive system. So digestive system consists of an alimentary canal and it is associated gland. This alimentary canal in generally started from the mouth and terminates into anus. So with different intermediate parts like buccal cavity, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, intestine, reticulum. So all these various glands associated to the alimentary canal and either located into its wall or placed separately in pour their secretion of the duct. For example, we having like salivary gland, liver and pancreas. However, the digestive system differs considerable in different animal, though there is the basis similarity in the function and structure. So digestive system of vertebrate, that is known as men, is given below. So this is the digestive system of human mammal. See this? Yes, this is the figure 16.3, digestive system of human being. Okay, so let us talk about the first part, that is known as the alimentary canal. Okay, so what is alimentary canal? The alimentary canal of human is a long tube of about 8 to 10 meter length. The canal is differentiated into buccal cavity, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine and large intestine. Okay, so let's talk about the function of buccal cavity, or we can say as oral cavity. Okay, so oral cavity opens to the exterior by a slit-like mouth. It is bounded by two lips, the cheeks from the side walls and plates from its roof. So plates is differentiated into two parts, the anterior hard plate and supported by two maxilla and two platinum bones. These help in retaining food in the buccal cavity and proper mastication. Okay, so the posterior soft plate is formed of muscles arranged in the form of arc, that is also known as the curved structure. Okay, so it help in directing foods towards the esophagus. Okay, so the opening in the large arc leading into the oropharynx, and it is named as the feces. Okay, so which is formed from the posterior border of each of the cone shaped uvula, or we can say a volume plate that hangs down between the buccal cavity and pharynx like a curtain. So means between the buccal cavity and pharynx there is a curtain type structure is present, and uvula. Uvula is also known as, you can see in this picture, it is written here uvula. This is also known as a tonsil that closes the internal layers during the swelling of the food. Okay, so now in this the buccal cavity is lined between the mucous membrane. So what are the mucous membrane, my dear student? That is teeth, tongue and tonsils. Okay, so teeth, we know what is the function of teeth, right? As well as tonsils and the tongues. Okay, so let's talk about teeth. Okay, teeth developed by ossification in the mucous membrane, means it is a soft part that converted into heart, okay, of the buccal cavity. So the most of the mammal teeth are decordant, that is found embedded in the jaw socket. So 20 deciduous teeth, that is known as milk teeth, develop first, as we all know this, है ना? So these are replaced later on the between the age of 6 to 13 year by 32 permanent teeth and 16 is each jaw, means we having two jaws, that is upper jaw and lower jaw. So in upper jaw there is 16 number of teeth and in the lower jaw 16. So 16 plus 16 is equals to 32 permanent teeth. Okay. Let's talk about the name of the teeth. So in mammalian, teeth are heterodont, that means of different kind and various shape and size and structure. So they are generally of four kind. Okay, so that is incisure, which is represented by I, canines represented by C, premolars represented by P and molars represented by M. Okay, so I'll show you how it looks like. See the structure. Okay, so that means the middle and the center is known as incisure. After that we having a single number canines, and after that three teeth we having two premolars, and the last we having the molars. Okay, so in this way we having upper jaw the half set and lower jaw the half set. Clear, students? Yes. So according to that we having the dental formula also. Okay, so we having two dental formula, because one is milk teeth formula and next we having is permanent teeth formula. So first of all let's see what is the formula. That is known as dental formula is equals to number of teeth in one half upper jaw, that is 16, right, and number of teeth in one half of the lower jaw multiplied by 2 upper and lower. So U upon L, that is upper and lower, is equals to I incisure, C canines, P premolar and M is molar multiplied by 2. Okay, so this is the formula. So according to this formula we having milk teeth as well as the permanent teeth. So in milk teeth the number should be 2, 1, 0 and 2. So it will multiplied by 2. So in total teeth we having is 20. But in the same way, whenever we will talk about dental formula, so that means we are talking about the permanent teeth. Okay, so we having the permanent teeth of human incisure, that 8 incisures, 4 canines, 8 molars and 12 premolars. Okay, so according to the dental formula we will write down in this way, and we having total 32 teeth. Now my dear students, according to this formula, dental teeth formula of some mammals also dependent on this. So you can see in this table, in this, yes, so rabbit, dog, cow, sheep, goat, rat, horses and monkey, they also having according to this formula. Okay, so let's talk about the structure of teeth. So structure, when we are talking about the structure of teeth, so we have seen that it is a typical teeth that consists of crown. So see this picture. Okay, the first part is known as crown, and the middle part is known as neck, and the last part which is attached to our muscles is known as the root part. Okay, and the side we having is a molar structure. This also the same. Okay, so my dear students, let's talk about the pulp cavity. Okay, so what is pulp cavity? It is the center space bounded by the layer of odontoblast cell, okay, and that is filled with a soft pulp made up of the connective tissue, blood capillaries and nerve cells. And this is the reason of sensitive to pain, means this is the sensitive area, maybe it causes pain. Now next we having is dentine. You can see in this picture second part is dentine. It is chemically similarly to bone and form the major part of the teeth. It is transferred by the collagenous fiber and also is in yellow color. That is why we having little yellow color in our teeth. Yes. Now enamel. Enamel means it is from the outer layer. You can see, yes, it is the outer layer, outermost and the hardest layer of the teeth. Enamel lines dentine in the crown and neck region. It is white in color and it is found of calcium phosphate and carbonate, which is formed by the hydroxynase, that is we having Ca3PO42 CaOH2. Okay, with the enamel rod, and enamel form cups from the premolar and molar. Okay, so in this way next we having is enamel. Yes, now let's talk about the tongue. What is the function of tongue? So again in the same way tongue is also divided into different parts. Okay, so let's see. All mammal possesses a muscular sensory or protestable, means we can turn it, okay, we can rotate. So the tongue is attested by the mandible and hyaloid by the muscles. So we can see here this tongue is divided. We also having, okay, and a large number of taste buds are located in the tongue. So by the taste bud we can taste each and everything what we are eaten. So see this in the structure 16.9. okay, so this is the diagram of human tongue to shows the localized of the four tastes. So first we having is sweetest, then salt, then sour, and the last we having is bitter. Okay, so spores like structures is also shown. You can see in this here 16.8, that is the dorsal surface of human tongue, and which showing four kind of the pellicles and some other associated structure. Okay, so according to this the taste bud located near the tip, and the sour and the salt is located in the sided of the bud, and taste bud located on the posterior part of the tongue, that is known as the bitter taste. Okay, now see the valvate papillae. Okay, you see in this structure valvate papillae. So these are the 8 to 12 in number, which are arranged in the inverted V shape that fashions near the base of the tongue, and these are large in size. Clear? Now fugiform papillae. Fugiform means these are the numerous, that is rounded and bright red papillae, which are smaller than valvate but are larger than falciform papillae, and these are found at the tip and margin of the tongue. Now falciform papillae, that is these are smallest and most numerous papillae, which are white in color, and that is why our tongue also shows the white color, and that shaves the near the center and the most of the upper surface of the tongue, but without taste bud. Okay, now foliate papillae. Okay, so these are the leaf like papillae which are not developed in human tongue. These are distributed at the side of the base of the tongue, or we can say have the rabbit also having the same tongue. Okay, so what are the functions of tongue? So we know that it helps in the ingestion of the food, it helps in the chewing and swallowing of the food, it tastes the food, right? It helps in speech and correct pronunciation of the word. Yes. So now next we having is tonsil. As you all know, tonsil is present between our neck side. Yes, so on the posterior and lateral part of the buccal cavity there are two oval patches or either sides. Okay, and these are called as tonsils, and tonsils contain group of WBCs, lymphocytes, and formed in the tonsil, and they removed microorganisms which enter the buccal cavity. Okay, so this is the function of teeth, Yes, the structure of teeth I explained you. Yes, the tongue and the different function of tonsils. Okay, I hope you understood. Thank you.